morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the beta plan as we return to our Zoroastrian Horde, which has a bit of a weird borders, but that is about, well, what hordes are about. They just spread over the good lands and will take what they want. My clans, they demanded land, a lot of land, which I always find so noteworthy that they are, well, actually so easily iffy about getting more land that I was just like, wow. And I'm also wow about this revolt because it was ill-timed on considering where the armies were. How is that revolt going? New daughter, alright. Cuman revolt has already been handled. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought, oh, there's a good chance to pick up some extra stuff, but no such luck. I could declare war on you, however. How many people do you have? 900? You don't even have that much? Could I not holy war you? The council would be for it. The subordination of. But that's one county. That's Kimmark. That's one county. That is no use. Turkestan, no use. Can't even do it, by the way. They would take a single... The council would be happy with a single county conquest, but... I think... When is our peace over with you? That will be in 78. 3 years from now. And how are the Peshners doing? 250 only, and... 88, okay. You're the next target. Way easier conquest. Well, we'll take that. And then I probably want to... I will take out the lands over here, and I will give this to the guy in the west, who's then going to have these two weird counties, but... Perhaps over time I can revoke some stuff here and there. And there is my wife. We will accept. And no people respect... prestige, I kind of want that. I can't change your fate, but... You are now my wife. There we go. Arranged a long time ago, and the Samaritan fate triumph. Alright. That means that the Jews are now no longer, in a sense. We will lose the title of the Khaganate. Yes, I'm not surprised. Wait, why are we losing so much money? Oh, because we have so many troops that require cash, right? Why can I not declare war? Oh, because I have no money. Yeah, I cannot do that if I'm bankrupt. And I have like this big ass joker in... I wish I could just take some money from him. Just ransom prisoner and say, okay, if you pay 100 it will be fine enough. But I'm not allowed to do that. Which is really annoying. You know what? Go looting. We need gold in order to declare a war. Positive? Good. Declare a war. And declare it for the subordination of this land. And why is the council against this? Because everyone that has no position is automatically going to vote no. Alright, we could make our wife the spy master. She will hate me, but... Oh, actually, this guy is pretty decent. Put him on top of it. And... Advisors. I'm only gonna put Zoroastrian people in there. Alright. Too bad that one of the guys is malcontent. But we already had the vote against us anyways. If we declare war for the subordination, the council is for. Thank you. We'll take all these lands. And yes, of course, call everybody to war. Well, do it. Oh, yeah, of course. Click this. Man, it's been a while since I played. That is clear. Why am I going there? I need to attack the capital. Oh, and the Pashneks just won. How bad for them that I'm just about to crush their face. I cannot afford, I believe, to smack the walls down because I already am lacking monetary funds, so I think that would be a bad idea. There we go. And let's go across the water to get the other capital. Defeat? Defeated by what? Is somebody raiding us? What? They are not against us. They must be raiding us then, in that case. Okay. Because otherwise that would have been a very bad event. Still not enough money. We're going to have to really do a lot of... we'll probably split the army in two and do a lot of raiding. Where's my foul impulses? I just want to ransom him, but I can't do it. Because we actually have a kind of a too large of a horde. Oh, but here is money. Thank you, 74 gold. And there's another son. None of them inheriting my quick trade though, which is a bit annoying. And he already surrenders. Except... look at that. All that lovely land of ours. You are threatening. Yeah, that, I wouldn't be surprised. Demand land and we can't create a new clan. Oh, and now they... oh, revoke the title. Screw you. I'm going against the council. There is a limit, you know, to my willingness to listen. I'm going to give these three away. Split the clan and give them... oh, yeah, that's fine. You are a new vassal beneath me. I will grant you the land of Uzen. The council's okay with that. And I'll grant you the landed title of the Lower Volga. You're okay with that. The clans demand no more land, so now I have this little piece of land again in my area. That's pretty good. And I have this one, which is pretty freaking awesome as well. We are threatening though, so most likely we are going to get some people against us, but it's 8%, so it's not that big. But the council is really pissed with me. Defensive pact of the Hasimit. Wait, you? I'm not gonna do anything about... wait, I'm not going to attack you, but I'm also noticing that... oh! Bagriatoni has gone Muslim. Probably to prevent their demise. He still has a few people beneath him that are truly of the Coptic belief, the fireside, but it's interesting to note. This daughter is quick. That will probably be married out to my oldest son in order to get finally the all in the family thing going, and because that would be hopefully then inherited. Because that's why we really want the traits to be kind of given from one to another. Consensus for you. Duty. Very good. But that was quite a bit of a war. And unfortunately, due to the colors, it's not very easily seeable where we are. But if I hit defensive pacts, I think, yeah, you can really see the realms that have defensive pacts against them. Of which one is us. The Dulkadir. This is all us. We are actually expending quite a bit, and holy shoot, I don't know how Jutta did it, but, and I mean the dynasty of Jutta, but they're huge. They're not even one of those famous brothers, like of Ragnar Lodbrok, which you also see in the series. Halfdan Whiteshirt is already dead from cancer. Alright, wow, all his sons are also dead. Died of cancer. Are you sure it was cancer? Because it almost feels like it's something else, because it can be so easily given away. Here's Ivar the Boneless, still holding on to the same territory that he always is. He didn't really gain much, apparently. And then there is... oh, he has a son that's an adventurer, alright. And then we have Björn Ironsight over here. Alright, that's looking just normal. And then we have... well, Halfdan Whiteshirt is dead. And Ubbe is on a host as well, and has a bit of a problem. And Snake in the Eye really has only one eye. Alright. And he owns lands beneath... yeah, beneath England. Zeeland. Wow. Oh, I said Jutte, but that Jutte is of Jylland. Sorry. Inling. Still. Amazing. You are a god character at the beginning. I am very well aware of that. I played... I had a friend I said to play as that, and I will play as some kind of Viking that I think invaded over here, and from there on I was his merchant republic in Finland, and he was all of Sweden, Norway, and started invading England and what have you not. But yeah, the best way now to look at more or less if you are a good realm is this way. This is a very easy way to see what your realm is. But alright, that fight was good for us. The Persniks have been divided into two. We could go for the boom for you guys. You guys are pretty weak as well. And the faster we conquer, the better, of course. Wait a second. You are still Mordvin. Or sorry, Sumanesco. What happened to you? You're Orthodox. Oh. Alright, and he died of a headache? Was offered up to sacrifice to the ancestors by High Chief... oh, no. He died in a very different way. Died of great pox. There is way more now ways to see how people die. Died of pneumonia. Natural death. Natural death is white. Red, I believe, is killed or sacrificed, but also killed in battle. And green is via disease, I believe. Oh, this going also well. Oh, he was killed pretty quickly. Was murdered on the orders of High Chief Slavomir of Moravia. Kinslayer. Okay. But with no wife anymore because she died of cancer. Wait, how does this family line go? So he killed his brother, and then his son inherited. I'm actually surprised to see Great Moravia alive this much. Oh, East Frankian Moravian de Zuur over Zenoimo. Yeah, you're gonna lose Zenoimo, buddy. Sorry, but that is a definite. Well, the rest might stay within Great Moravia. I am really surprised to see them do this well. Normally you need like the player to play as them to see Great Moravia do well. Well, alright. Back to our own little spot in the world. I say we will take Bulgar over here. Will probably be the most useful, because Kumania we still have, of course, a truce with. At least, I think so. Or is this a new guy? This is actually a new guy. Yep, you died of disease, of cancer. Well, we could also go for Kumania in that case. I might just even give this clan then this very good land Sarai over here. But then we can have like continuous land for ourselves. I might even be willing to do that, but I think I'm going to take Kumania, wait with Bulgaria a little bit. And that's the Karkanid, that's not against what we need. And the good thing about a horde, the great thing about a horde is that if you are of a certain religion, well, every thing turns to your religion as soon as you conquer it, along with its culture. So yeah, that is very easy done. You have quite a bit of man though, actually. Attacking Satrap Vandit of the current satrapy in the Searson conquest of Deestan. What? Khaganate of Kumani, it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, apparently they are roaming and are now searching for land. Right, and they're both Yogli. No wait, you have land. How can you even declare this war? You don't even border anything. That's really weird. But before we have no more money, I think it's quite good to attack. Let's attack for Ender. Everybody agrees. A matter of life and death. What the heck? With age comes wisdom, they say, or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You are getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. Well, I'm not that old, but I have cancer, which is mainly the issue. It is a folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about you carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve you and any win. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your troubles while sleeping. I could stop and become content. Which I don't... Well, I can summon the council. Let's see what it goes. Oh, great. We are now also depressed. We are now depressed and we have cancer. You know, I'm not too surprised that we have... Why is this? I don't know why this came up, but never mind. Ooh, chain of events. A meeting of the minds. Your council convenes and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down and the suspense is almost tangible, as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? The spirits rise in the room and your council start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have their ideas. So I can either... Your spymaster claims to have connections he can't rightly speak of, however that one raised eyebrow of his tells you that all of these shadow figures on the ground might just have the information you need. I can go with that or with a search party. I actually want to keep my spymaster happy, so let's go with that. Too bad I wasn't around in this area to attack this dude, because that would be awesome. He is also, by the way, Manichean. Is everything changing to our favor around us? I will attack immediately, because... why the hell not? And at this point. And we need to just take this capital and it should be fine. And with that we will probably end the episode, but we are getting quite a bit more powerful. Interesting that this is constantly called the Italian Revolt, so not after... it's named after the region. Because... oh no, not... I thought that lay around this area, but... no, I have no idea why it's called that way, the Italian Revolt. But we will adopt the Marshall's ideas, absolutely. And then we have some raiders in our territories that we need to start dealing with. But we have the force, it's mainly money issues. We are losing 6 gold a freaking month. And we have like no income, so... that's really bad. And the opposing pact has been disbanded, but as soon as we do the conquest, I'm sure it will raise its ugly head once again. Attack. We had 2,480 men, we lost 70 men over that. I don't know what is better. I really don't know. But what I do know is that you probably will surrender. Yep. Promises in the dark. Your spy master finds you in the night, harding you awake. Sorry, master, but the walls have ears. I dare not come during the day. He says, somebody's on my track. I could use some help throwing them off my scent. No, no, don't worry. It means that we're getting close. He whispers a confident smirk, only just visible on his face. There's a legend, you see, and, well, we're very close to locating a certain person who can help. We're not the only ones looking for her. I could pay for your disguises, yeah. 6 gold. We have to. We have no money, but we have to finish, like, this track. There you go. We claim that territory, and I will give you this big piece of land, Sarai. Grand Land of Title, Sarai. The council is barely in agreement with it. Would you rather have that I give away Inder? They all do not really care. I would do this for borders, but this is better land. Well, in the end, he will probably get everything here, right? Oh, actually, this lies in Yike. Well, in the end, we will disband our horde entirely, or we will become Persia, or at least that's the hope and what have you not. For now, I would like to keep this land. They will get it later, probably, because what's the maximum amount of clans? We already have the maximum amount of clans, so he will get it later. Grant Inder for now to him. There you go. So he is the north. Let's see here. He is the north. This is the south, and this is the east. And we'll probably I will probably be just a slither in the middle. That's basically what it comes down to. But these are good lands. So in the next thing we'll probably give here, that's more or less what it will boil down to. The surrounding areas will be of my clan, so that whenever we get also raided, it doesn't bother anyone but them. And with that I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril in your beauty.